CJ had originally planned to go race at Pacemakers tomorrow, and for us to race there, but our crew chief, Wild Bill, the gentleman that lined CJ up, had a procedure done on his knee today, so he would not be able to go with us to Pacemakers. With that being said, we are still on the search for an RV, so CJ has decided to, instead of race at Pacemakers tomorrow, to go in the search for an RV. He's found a couple in Michigan that he wanted to go look at. So a friend of ours that we've been friends with for a long time, Mike Smith, has agreed to drive him up to Michigan and to look around at RVs. The guy has not got back a hold of CJ yet on the one that we wanted to go look at. Everyone that we wanted to go look at also has a couple other people coming to look at them, so we're not sure if it's going to work out or not. Jason Malone, a friend of CJ that also works with him at the factory, has decided to go along with them, so they're going to head to Michigan tomorrow and see what they can find.
All right, so we're on our way to Michigan to look at an RV that the guy still hasn't got a hold of me on. And
hey, look, they're having a
Mike over here had the idea earlier that if we knew where a campsite was, we'd just drive around in that bitch and see if we can find any RVs for sale.
So here we are driving around a campground.
Yeah, lo and behold, we found one. We're pulling into it now, and we're going to drive around, see if we can't find any RVs that's got a for sale sign in it.
Goes, and then from there it's pushed into the cylinders.
I know what cars out here I do like.
Both of those intakes, that's a popular, very popular housing intake.
Might even be, I think that's
Johnson
intercooled,
don't
actually.
wheel it,
Yeah,
he'll
so,
beat it.
yeah,
All
it's
right, seven.
and an intercooler. Chill that charge.
Jason bringing him up on loose stage, Armstrong. The Mustang powered by the Mazda in the left lane, zoomed by, drops the laundry at the top end. Another good drag race.
Look at that weight transfer, the way that Mazda came up. I like that. That's what you want. That's weight transfer. Dynamic weight transfer.
Another great drag race. That might have hurt him a little bit by losing that front end like that, and let the Mazda sneak, let the Mustang sneak by. He's actually a really good car. Pair of Chevys.
This should be tough here.
Thermal wrap on the hot side of the turbocharger, maintaining temperature. Meanwhile, the cold side out in the open like that. It's interesting. They live right next to each other, but have such different lives. Two halves of a turbocharger, compressor, and power. Excuse me, sir. Aluminum iron. Mostly iron needed for resisting the temperature. The cool side won't melt. Generally, often.
The stage. What You see the driver waving off right now. The driver in the truck is waving off. Don't know if it was his crew member or if it was the starter. And they're on. Camaro with a hold shot. It doesn't have enough to get around that. The Camaro in the left lane is going to take the win and advance to the final. Now the question is, who is the Camaro going to race in the final? We both saw what we saw in the first pairing. Will it stand up? Or will there be a change that might cause chaos up in here?
Good clean launch. A little bit of a hole shot for the Camaro, but they're on their way. Great weight transfer. This track is hooking. No tire speed. Look at the wheels on that
Wheels
S10.
up on the
Look at that.
S10,
Good
going for it.
steering.
He was digging.
Look at that.
He was definitely going for it. That's awesome.
That's 100% weight transfer right there. All 2,900 pounds are on those slicks doing what they need to do. Just going straight. Got to have a
Good
spool in the
clean
back.
arm drop start there. S10 slightly behind at the lead, and then the front starts climbing a little bit. So again, she was somewhat out of the groove. He was over to the right a little bit and had to correct. So all of that is robbing time. And on a straight and true pass by the Camaro, it's difficult to beat, very hard to beat.
I got to say, I don't know that they've done this, but it looks to me that they might have graded this road since the last time, because it used to be the right-hand lane.
The places you take me, CJ.
Right?
All this for an RV. if we can't get her.
We have arrived at RV number 3, I think, to look at today. I've kind of lost my spark and don't really care if I bring one home or not, but figure we're over here. This is the first one we've actually gotten to look at, so we're gonna do so. Where are we at? We in Michigan. So looking at RVs in Michigan, I don't remember exactly where we left off or where we stopped, but I do remember the 95, the American Eagle or American Coach. We left Roadkill Nights, run over there. It was 45 minutes away. It was already pretty much a busted day. Ended up at Roadkill Nights, and so I get a hold of these people and they say, come on over and check it out. It's ready to look at now. They had just used it to go to a concert, and we get over there. They come out, meet us down there at the RV. Nicest people you could ever meet. We pull back, going back to their house. We'll start with that. We turn off the road. We turn off the asphalt onto gravel roads. All the roads to all the houses back there were all gravel with wooden signs, and really nice place. I liked it back there. It was real quiet. So they come down, they meet us, get to talking and just going over everything. They've had it for, I think she said 7 years, and super nice, clean as a pin. There was zero dirt anywhere. Really nice. It was dated, but it was all really nice, clean, fired right up. Everything worked like it was supposed to for the most. Looking it over, I honestly couldn't find anything wrong, any way to talk anybody down, anything like that. And then I slid underneath of it, and pretty much all the steel that goes around where I'm thinking it's the fuel tank, maybe, or there was a big tank under there, and all the steel around it was pretty rusty. There was a good bit of rust on it. The rest of it was pretty nice. Minimal rust on most of the stuff, and I think it was one of the storage boxes. The structure for it had some rust on it. Well, one of the looked like 1x1 steel tube was pretty much rusted away. All of it could be fixed. The man side of the man and woman, extremely talented, very good welder. He could fix it, no problems. I could fix it probably with a little more problems than what he could, but we could have got it fixed, and we couldn't come to an agreement on price. Realistically, that was probably one of the buys I probably should have put a little more effort into, because it was that nice. It was that old and that nice. You could tell it had been taken care of very well. Whoever got it, if it's not still for sale, whoever got it got a hell of a deal on a really, really good quality RV. So, moving on to drove for about 3 miles like that, really slow. Okay, so I'm headed back from Indiana from kind of like purchasing an RV, put a down payment on it, got to go back Wednesday to pick it up, and the smart car gets a flat tire. So I am at, I think it's 70 and 42. Waiting on a truck and trailer to come. So I figure I'll walk over to McDonald's and grab something to eat. while I'm waiting. Just my damn luck though. Everything was going good and got a flat tire. So we'll see how this night goes on out.
Hey guys, CJ and Jess here, and we got Darren with us today. CJ and I are getting ready to head to Indiana to hopefully pick up our RV with no complications. And I'm getting ready to pick him up from work so we can leave from there because the RV place closes at 6 and we're on a short timeline. Girlfriend?
Yeah. Let's try the fucking Mopar. Hell no.
What's up, Bubba?
Hi.
Good day at work?
It was all right. Because of me, she's trading her new, whatever the hell that Mopar was, in on a cooler one. So.
Alright guys, so this is our new to us RV. We purchased it in Indiana yesterday. I was hoping for something a little bit more newer, but this one's going to work out just fine. Just for the simple fact is that CJ and I have renovated 2 houses in our 20 years together and built one. At some point you just kind of get tired of redoing things and you just want the easier option where somebody else has already done all the work and all you got to do is take it and go. We are going to probably update the flooring in it a little bit just because tracks, glue, and prep gets everywhere when you're at a racetrack, and the carpet is probably going to absorb a lot of that. And we don't know. We haven't decided yet. We might just turn around and flip this and get another one that we were wanting to purchase if it's still available at the time. For right now, this one will work and do just fine. We're happy with the price we got it at. And if it lasts us a year and a half or a season and a half, then we will more than have made our money on it. So, she's a little weathered on the outside. She also needs washed. Lots of bugs from the drive home. She does have one slide out. So overall, it's a really good size RV. And the motor's really good. It drove fine on the 3-hour trip home last night. So we're pretty happy with it so far. We'll see what we can make of it. So CJ received some parts today from FedEx and Nitrous Express. More will be coming on the install. This is parts for Raggedy Ann, so you are going to see this in upcoming videos. Pretty excited about this.
Big decisions to be made on where to race at. We've got Magnolia, No Prep Mania, and Milan's Detroit Hoods, pour your own puddle at Milan. I'm choosing to go to Milan because it's the backside of the track. I haven't been there in a couple years, and I want to go see what the experience is like. Now, I've heard that the whole Detroit team was there testing and a lot of them was running the right lane. So I'm told that the right lane is way better than the left. I haven't seen it yet. I don't know. I guess I'm taking a chance on going. But realistically, if 2 cars that draw each other remotely close, pretty much right lane's going to win. So we'll see when we get there how it turns out. I know there are several really competitive cars that are already locked in out there. We'll see how it goes. So I'm planning on going to Milan Dragway, Detroit Hoods, Pour Your Own Puddle, and hopefully we can do good. At this point, I'm still on just the one kit. It is Thursday night, and my other stuff did show up today. I don't think I'm gonna have enough time to get it all installed and get everything figured out with it. So I'm probably gonna run this weekend just on the one small kit with a small jetting in it, and come out with the next race, hopefully with 2 kits fired up and ready to rock and roll.
All right, guys, we have a big announcement. Some of you have already seen. This online store is open now.
Yeah.
It's still under construction. Yay. I've included the link in the video for tonight. If you have any questions or issues, just let us know. We'll try to help you through it. We are still learning. So we just have 3 things on there right now: the shirts, the hats, and the cups. We hope to have a new shirt design coming soon, and probably some hoodies. I know the ladies have been asking for tank tops. I'm going to work on that as well. Just bear with us again, because we are working on it. It took a lot for me to get it up and running, but it's there. Like I said, I still got to tweak it a little bit and get some stuff going. But it is available for you to shop on there.
And realistically, just figuring stuff out, the flow of it, how the volume works, and everything that comes in and goes out. I think the big thing is the pre-order.
Yeah, our sales are pre-order only right now, just because we're having trouble keeping stuff in stock just for regular races. And we cannot afford to buy a big bulk of stock and keep it in, with risking the chance that some of you might not purchase it, and then we're left with a bunch of merchandise that we didn't have the money to pay for. So it will come in, and it'll be shipped within 2 to 3 weeks. Quit grabbing my butt.
I like it.
Sorry, guys. He's making me squirmy a little bit. But yeah, the store's open, so feel free to shop. If you have any questions or any glitches happen, just let us know. We're trying to work hard on our videos. This one might not be the best. We didn't have a lot of content to bring you, because we hadn't been doing much except for RV shopping, and we were trying to let Bill heal up a little bit before we got out to the next race. So more racing content to come, and perfecting things a little bit more. We still are trying to work really hard on things. Still a little afraid to add the music to things for the copyright. I'm just not really sure about that.
We gotta figure that out.
I know people are wanting CJ and us to do voiceovers. That's kind of not our thing. That's
I don't even know how to do a voiceover.
I can show you how to do it, but I don't know about it. So maybe one day in the future, but for right now, it's just us. So that's what you get. And we hope to see you guys soon. I know, like he said, we're racing at Milan. I've never been there personally, so it's going to be a new experience for me. And I think next week the plan is to go to KD so far, but we will announce that in the next video. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.